It was the first few weeks of uni. It was Freshers' Week and we all went out. I wasn't that used to drinking. I'd not really drank before my 18th birthday, so I drank quite a bit. I was quite drunk. And at some point in the night we all got separated. I thought I'd go downstairs to the toilet to see if any of the girls were down there. And that's when someone raped me.
Me and my sister and my daughter were at the Manchester concert when the bombing went off, which was awful. It made me feel anxious and nervous, scared, worried to go out, scared to do things that we would normally do on a daily basis.
Victims of crime, their care, their support, the ability for them to recover from the crime that they've suffered from are at the heart of everything that we do. They are really important to the police, and therefore my role in not only overseeing the police but in commissioning victim services is really important. And the government changed the role of PCCs fairly early on so that we became responsible for the commissioning of specialist victim services so that they are able to be helped right at that moment when they need the help most.
When I was waiting for the appointment with my GP, there was some leaflets on the table, and one of them was for Victim Care Merseyside, and it has all of these numbers and places that you can get support when you've been a victim of a crime, and that's when I found out about RASA for the first time.
What Victim Care Merseyside has allowed us to do is to develop our service into what we've always wanted it to be. At the moment and in recent years, 60% of our clients have actually been non-recent cases. So what we'd like to be able to do in the coming years is reduce that down so we can see that people are coming through the doors much quicker.
The Victim Care Merseyside process is really important. We know that after people have gone through the initial trauma of a crime, they still will need some support to try and cope and recover and get on with their lives. So Victim Care Merseyside is a totally targeted service. We have specialist services for different types of crimes because we know people need that support to try and cope and recover and move on with their lives.
Having that time and that person to explore everything without feeling like, you know, I was going to get judged or kind of anyone was going to put anything on me that I didn't, any pressure, you know, that I think that was the biggest thing for me, just having that acceptance of what had happened.
We don't work on crime type because people can suffer what people would envisage to be the most minimal crimes and really suffer through the effects of that. So once that support's in place, we can tailor that really by doing a risk and needs assessment and looking at what people need, what else is going on in their lives, what else is impacting, and how we can get them to that healthier place as quickly as possible really.
Up to now it's been great. I'm getting a CPN every week. And my daughter, she's been helpful. She's been really helpful with her help and getting into schools. And my sister, they're trying to get my sister help via the Autistic Society.
The services between them, a range of services helping some of the most damaged victims on Merseyside, have provided a terrific amount of support. 19,000 people since the service was set up, and we're looking forward to being able to continue to deliver that service going forward. That's why for me, one of the changes we're making is offering contracts over a 3-year period, which will give some certainty and enable those services that are providing the really critical support to know that from one year to the next they're going to get financial certainty.
So Victim Care has made a difference to Catch-22, where we've been able to reach a huge amount of young people to enable them and support them to cope and recover from child exploitation, including child sexual exploitation and child criminal exploitation. Before this, there wasn't that service that young people could reach out to, or that we could engage young people on such a wide basis across the Pan area to support them.
What I want for the future is for Victim Care Merseyside to continue to support victims, to help them to recover from their trauma so that they can come out of their experience a strong person and able to resume their lives strong and confident people.
The difference this has made in my life is victim support being there for us as and when we've needed them. Without victim support, I don't know where we'd be today.
I feel like, in a way, I'm a stronger person than I was before it even happened. Just because kind of in the counselling sessions, it wasn't just about what had happened to me, it was about me as a person. And I just feel like I've got myself back. I've been able to get rid of all of the things that were attached to what happened. And so I just feel like I can be me again.